Huh. Hey there, hey there, hey there, hey. So what are you waiting for? So I'm always like talking to entrepreneurs, which today I was chatting inside of my speed group, right? And so my speed group is killer entrepreneurs that are in my program that I help them get the easiest, fastest way to build their seven-figure business, right? And so I'm teaching them, we've got all this momentum, and all of a sudden things slow down. And I'm like, well, what exactly are you waiting for? Like tell me what is the challenge? And so what they said was, oh well, I'm not sure if this is the right niche, and I'm not sure if this is the right program. I'm unsure of if this is the right way to be going. And I finally said, well, that's who we are. We are entrepreneurs. And as an entrepreneur, we have the privilege to get to test and try things out, right? Try things out to become exactly what we want, to see if it works. We don't know if it's going to work. And people who can guarantee that this is going to work, they're lying. That's not how business is. That's not how entrepreneurship is. That's not how it actually works. How it actually works is that you try it. And when you try it, you see if it works. And if it works and if it generates what you want it to generate, then you keep doing it. If it doesn't, then you tweak it, then you change it, then you move forward. Oh, wow. I realized today I'm in a different spot. So that's how you get on the Entrepreneur Top 100, right? Is by trying and by doing things over and over and by tweaking them and adjusting them. But if you are waiting to be ready, if you are waiting for it to be perfect, if you're waiting for it to be right, if you're waiting for it to be just so, then entrepreneurship isn't for you. Go back and get a job. Right? Go back, work for somebody, make it so that they can tell you exactly what to do every single day. Inherently, entrepreneurship is so not what people think it is. It's not, oh, everything's perfect and I'm only going to go this way. Right? That's not true. They were talking about the Post-it, right? There's like this phantom story about the Post-it that the guy who developed the Post-it was trying to develop a glue that stuck. And it turned out that it kept coming down, but it stayed long enough so that it would stick on the wall, but then you could take it off. And then guess what? He developed a Post-it. And so then now we have Post-its. We post them everywhere. Now it's like a national thing, and you can buy them. There's even the rip-off one that you can get at the Dollar Tree and at the dollar store, so that if in fact, that's when you know that it actually works. But what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for it to be perfect? Are you waiting for, are you getting ready? Because ready never, ever, ever comes in this business. In any business, ready never comes. And by the way, when you get an idea and you don't act on it, it's like all you've done is lost the opportunity. Opportunities expire every single day. And here's how you know it. You'll be driving down the street and you'll say, oh my gosh, I had that idea several years ago. I thought it was a great idea. I should have finally implemented it, because you see that somebody actually did it. That's what the world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you to implement the idea. The world is waiting for you. You don't know if the idea is good or bad. You don't know until you actually implement it. So I asked you again, what are you waiting for? What exactly is it that you're waiting for? You're waiting for it to be what? Fill in the blank. Tell me so that I know, because for the life of me, I can't figure out why people wait and why they don't just do it. What is it? Nike has this big slogan. Everybody knows, just do it. They have it all over everything. You wear Nike gear. You say, I'm a beast. You say, I'm an implementer, but you're really not. You slow down. You do things when it's convenient. You do things, you hire coaches, but only do what you think you should do, not what they're telling you to do, because you think that it should be a certain way. The reality of business is that every day it changes. And if you are not changing with it, you are going to be lost. If you are not changing and implementing with it, then you are going to be lost. And if you are scared to take the risk, then don't. Go back to work, get paid, because this is hard. This lane, this entrepreneurship lane, is only for leaders. It's only for people who say, you know what? I'm going to take the risk. If it may not work out, I could fail or I could win. And then when we win, we get to win big. But that's only for those who decide to do it. But so many folks sit there with dreamers, the wannapreneurs, that's what they call the Gunna girls, the folks who, next week, when I get back on Monday, I'm actually going to sit down and I'm going to map it all out. Just start doing. Success is messy. I should just turn this around so you can see like my desk. Like, really? Like, success is messy. It's not this little spot where you get to see me right here. Success is piles. Success is files on the floor. Success is files over here. That's what success looks like. It's when you put it all together and you start going through it, and then you adjust as you go, and then you get to the finish line, and then you keep going. Like, you don't stop. You just keep going. So my question to you is, what the hell are you waiting for? What is it? What is it that's going to need to change before you decide to change, right? So one of my favorite books, it must be upstairs in my office, but it's Nothing Happens Until Something Moves. Action. Nothing happens until something moves. It's a book by Robert Ringer. And it's true. Nothing happens until something moves. Nothing's going to happen until you move it from here over here. Nothing's going to happen until you finally make the decision to change your life. Nothing's going to happen until you finally take the risk. You remember those old heads like me when we first started implementing, and then all of a sudden we slowed down because we got to a certain level. And it's like, oh, I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose this. But that whole motion of trying to prevent it and don't want to lose it is keeping you from really the trajectory that you need to be on and getting to where you really can be and generating the 7 figures that you want, 7, 8, 10. Right? But you got to make the decision to do it. Either do or don't. Get out of the way of folks, stop pretending. I meet lots of entrepreneurs who, they get in this as a kind of a holding pattern while they're still looking for another job, while they're still looking for another opportunity. I don't know how that works. I've been doing this forever. I had one job, I bought the company. I don't know how that works. So for me, I'm like, well, why are you playing? Go get an interim gig then. Get one that'll get you to the next one. But if you're really serious about building this business, then stay committed to it. Stay committed and stop waiting. Start implementing so that you can get to where you need to. Because it's not like you're going to do it right the first time anyway. It's going to suck. It's not going to work, and you're going to have to make some adjustments. Business is all about adjustments. Last night I was watching Monday Night Football, right? And you see that the Texans Saints game was back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And at one point, the Saints said, hey, we got it. And the Texans came back and scored a touchdown. And they're like, okay, we got it, 38 seconds. But the Saints came back and had a field goal after the guy had already missed it. He had already missed one that was a shorter distance, not even a couple of minutes before, but he came back and he hit it. That's what business is that we come back, we'll miss it over and over and over again, but we'll come back and we'll actually hit it and we'll score. Same thing happened, with the Raiders. Everybody's like, oh, AB's gone. What are you going to do? I'm laughing, watching the game, listening to the stands. They were like, F-A-B, F-A-B, right? They had an amazing game because failure happens. Failure happens all the time, and you got to be okay with failing. But, you're allowing other people to control if you get to win or not because you don't want them to say something. Really? I'm back to FAB, right? I don't care if you say something. I've failed more times than the law allows. I used to laugh and tell this joke about that my bank should have an alarm going off when I walk through, because I've had so many overdraft fees that they should say, oh, we've made so much money off of Rochelle. Right? That's what happens. That's how you have to think. It is a mindset. Winning is a mindset. Winning is being okay to lose. Winning is being okay to lose, and winning is never, ever, ever quitting. Because if you quit, then you never get, to be one of the top 100 for Entrepreneur Magazine. All right. So that's all I got to say. The Rochelle rant today is, what the hell are you waiting for? Go get to it. Let's go make some money. All right. I'll see you later.